Good evening. We begin with new steps to deal with dangers along the Grand River. The region of Waterloo making some changes to alert people to trouble spots along the waterway following the drownings of two people last summer near the Hidden Valley Dam in Kitchener. Let's go to CTV's Jeff Pickel now, live along the Grand River in Kitchener with more on this. And Jeff, an early warning is really a key part of these changes.
Well, Tony, from where I'm standing here at Freeport, the Hidden Valley Dam is only about 2 kilometers away by paddle, and much like its name, it's actually quite hard to see when you're on the water. So the region of Waterloo, who owns the dam, say they want to make it very clear what's ahead and that it's not safe. It was mid-July last year when 2 women out for a float went over the Hidden Valley Dam and died.
The search for the missing individuals commenced that evening. However, it was unsuccessful.
After this tragedy, community members demanded safety improvements.
We can do better. We have information readily available to us.
Amy Hertel shot this video last year showing the small, often obscured signs warning of the dam and took her concerns to regional council. This year, the region is installing a buoy system funneling people towards the safest exit. They're also putting up 4 large signs with much clearer instructions.
And even using language such as exit as opposed to portage. We don't want to assume that everybody understands what a portage is. So just making it really clear that there's infrastructure to be avoided on.
Today, after her first paddle of the season, Hertel says the region has done a great job.
Definitely going to save some lives or make it much safer around that dam in particular.
She says signage well in advance of the dam is vital.
I was just out there today. I can see that there's something happening up ahead from 1,000 meters away, which wasn't the case last summer.
An avid kayaker, Hertel says people often have a false sense of safety on the often slow-moving Grand River.
You can just lazy kind of float down the river, but sometimes it can be up to 10 times faster than that, especially after a hard rain.
She says dams like the Hidden Valley Dam can easily catch people by surprise.
They give off a infinity pool effect, so if you don't know they're there, it's really difficult to navigate that, and it can really catch you off guard.
Hertel says with added safety measures, the onus is also on the paddler to be prepared and aware.
Wearing proper, gear, having proper equipment, paying attention to the flow, and understanding, hazards along the river is really important.
So the region is still working to get all those signs up, still a few more to go, and they're doing studies to see if a boom makes sense. That would be kind of a last line of defense for anyone who gets a little too close to that dam, but they're doing some hydraulic tests to see if that does make sense. But the situation down here today, much safer than it was last summer. Tony.
Okay, CTV's Jeff Pickel near the Grand River at Freeport. Jeff, thank you for that update. Appreciate it.